Hi, this is Dana, and welcome to my channel, Dana Loves All Books. This week, I'm going to be doing an update to my Reading Rush to be read list for 2019. The only thing that I would have done differently with my reading is I would have read the physical books instead of all electronic reading. So hold on, and I'll let you know about the books and the pages I read. Okay, the first book I want to tell you about is one that I was listening to on Audible, and it's The Me I Used to Be by Jennifer Ryan. I did not complete reading that book. I have read the first 20 chapters, and there are 38 chapters in the book. The rating I would give on the first 20 chapters on a 4 out of 5 stars. I would give it a 4 stars so far. The story is not quite as compelling as I thought it might be so far. The person who was to blame for her going to prison is someone that you're not going to be able to guess that it was, but I'll leave that for another day because I want this to be a spoiler-free review of my TBR list for the Reading Rush or Booktubeathon. Anyway, that's all I have on that. The next book that I want to bring up is Dewey, There's a Cat in the Library. I did not realize when I selected this book for my to-be-read list that it was a children's book, but that's okay because I did something that I didn't manage to do with the rest of my list. I read it all, and I read it all in one sitting. And it was very cute. And for this book, the rating I gave it on Goodreads was 3 out of 5. I put very cute children's book. I would recommend this very short book to anyone who would like to read something to younger children. Dewey the Cat Finds a Home in the Library. It was a very short and to the point book. And like I said, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And I really enjoyed reading that. That was one of the highlights of my reading last week. The next book I want to present to you is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. And this was her debut book, and it has been quite popular since it was published last year. And it was a book that I put on my list that I meant to read last year, but I haven't read yet. I'm about halfway through that book, and it is very intriguing and compelling about a young lady who witnessed the death of her friend by a police officer who shot him for what is, in my opinion, no good reason so far in reading the book. So far, I would give the book 5 out of 5 stars. And I'm only halfway through reading. So I was reading that one on Kindle, and I'll continue to read it until I'm finished. The last book I have is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. And it's a classic, of course, that was wrote in 1961. And once again, I have that downloaded to my Kindle, and I've read about 30% of the book, but have not completed it. I'm also supposed to watch the classic movie that was made using this book as inspiration, and I haven't done that yet either. Okay, I've told you some successes, and if you want to put it in negative sort of connotation some failures that I have had. It was real exciting for me to join the Reading Rush or Booktubeathon, and I was especially excited about earning the badges, which is, if any of you have followed the Reading Rush this past week, you know they had to take the reading badges down from the website. So I was a bit disappointed, but after Tuesday, I was not able to really read cohesively like I like to do. And so in this coming week, I hope to be able to read more. And I'm thankful that I did join the Reading Rush. And I hope that you did too, because I read one more book that I read the week before, even if it was a child's book. Anyway, I'd like to ask you to remember to be kind to one another, and we love you. Bye. Hi, this is Dana, and welcome to my BookTube channel, Dana Loves All Books. This week, I'll be doing an update on my TBR list for the Reading Rush, also known as Booktubeathon. So, hang on, I'll be right back.